Hey, so, round two, I guess, of the goal here. So, I really wanted to elaborate on how the methods to therapy these days and the psychiatric industry just aren't relevant anymore. You guys are probably wondering what I mean when I say that. So, first of all, we have to acknowledge we're moving into a digital age. We're moving into a technological age. Everybody can see that. Technology is taking over. With that being said, we have to ask ourselves why and how. Why are they not working? How are they not working? How can we make them work better in this digital age? Well, the first step that I have noticed is we have to drop the negative connotation with the concept of isolation. Okay? Just because the body is physically alone, just because we are alone in a room, does not mean that we are alone. People are communicating through screens now. People are communicating through computers and through phones and through their technology. It's just how the world works now. Technology is becoming more frequent. It's not a bad thing. It's just evolution. That is all it is. And the brain naturally evolves. Humans naturally evolve. So, these chemicals in the brain can make you sick if you isolate yourself too long. Don't get me wrong, they can. Okay? But it takes time. And what people are looking for when they want a therapist, that I've noticed, that I've experienced, is somebody to just validate them. All they want is to be understood. They may think that they want medication. You may think that they want medication. And they don't. They might, okay? They very well might need medication if their brain is chemically inaccurate. If they are producing something at a rate that is unhealthy, they may need medication. But that is becoming the go-to for the psychiatric industry when it shouldn't. Okay? Therapists are taught that we need to almost fix people to this neutral human so that they can become who they're meant to be as adults. But we're meant to fix them before problems get bad. Okay? That's why they're trying so young, giving such young children medication, when it's really just hindering the brain's natural ability to fix itself. Because it does. Hindering the brain's natural ability to evolve and adapt. Okay? Giving these medications to people, these pills to people, when we assume that we know what's wrong with them, is causing more problems. Because the brain can naturally fix itself if there's a problem. It can. Sometimes it can't. But most of the time, it can. And these pills that we take for depression and anxiety make our depression and anxiety worse. They really do, because we become dependent on it chemically. And once we become dependent on it chemically, our brain won't let go of it ever. So, what do we need to do? We need to validate people. We need to make them feel like they're not crazy. Because listen to me, you are not crazy. If you have a different method or a different belief, I don't care, okay? That does not make you crazy. That makes you an individual. And individuality is the key to humanity. It's the key to evolution. How are we supposed to evolve if we're all the same? That's all these pills do. They make us the same. They put us at a neutral. And the only reason we're asking for them is because we're taught that we have to. But guys, we don't have to. You don't need them. It's going to be hard, but you can do it. You can. You can get past it on your own. We need to start teaching people how to cope, how to manage their emotions, how to manage their bodies, how to control their brains and their thought processes. Because that's what they want when they come to therapy. They want help with coping. They want answers in the sense that they want somebody to tell them the best way to go about their daily lives. They want to be understood. But when we tell people, I understand you, I understand, but you need these pills, that's the trigger right there. You need these pills. It makes them feel crazy. It makes them feel like they're not human. And that's the problem. That's the problem. Sometimes they may need it, but we need to take the time to figure out if they really do. We need to ask, do they really need this pill? Do they really need this medication, or is it just a chemical imbalance that they can fix with natural endorphins?